let's go to the legal industry use case. And what we want to show here is basically a little different from the first two cases. Here also we are applying AI document understanding, but here instead of simply extracting the data out of these documents, what we are going to do is we are going to read this document through AI and understand it, whether it is a subpoena document, is it a judgment, is it a pleading or an agreement. Based on that, we will do this understanding. We will classify these documents accordingly, and we will send these documents in their respective folders at the target. So what you're going to see in this use case is bunch of documents lying in a file server. They're all mixed up. Our AI, we would run this through our AI. Our AI would read these documents, will understand whether it is a subpoena document, is it a judgment, or is it some kind of a notice or an agreement, or is it an NDA or whatever. And based on that understanding, AI will push that document in the respective folder at the target by classifying it as a subpoena, judgment, or etc. etc. So that's what we're gonna show you quickly. And we can do anyways other things as well. Like once we have this, then we can extract the key data fields like the plaintiff, defendants, what is the code jurisdictions and things like that, and use that information to drive workflow approvals and things like that. But for the for a change, we're just trying to show you the classification portion of the demo right now. So, Fardeen, please, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Adil. Yeah. All right. So this particular use case will be quite interesting. As Adil has already given you an overview of what the use case is about, so I won't waste my time explaining much about the use case. So, as Adil has said, so what we'll be doing is, so we have the bunch of different documents in my source. So these are the claim form, final judgment, legal forms, petitions, pleadings. So different types of documents that I have in my legal industry. So, as a human, if you would go through each and every document, so you will be opening the document and you'll be understanding the content, right? And I would say, once you have understood the content, so it will be easy for you to classify it. Just that, this belongs to the policy, or this belongs to the claim form, or this belongs to the petition. Now, we already know in the first two use case that AI can understand the document like human. So it will extract the fields. So after extracting the field and after understanding the document like human, why not go a step ahead and ask it to classify it as well? So that's what we are doing it here. And I'll go ahead and run my workflow so that in the meantime, it classifies my document in the different folder that I have here. So my source is SharePoint in this case, and my target is SFTP. So right now I have opened the SFTP folder, SFTP's platform, where I have different folders. So I would like to open and show it to you each and every folder that it's empty, and the folder is in the name of different files. For example, we have contracts, we have pleadings, we have legal documents, we have court orders. And let's say if any of the documents that I have it in my source doesn't match any of the criteria, that they don't belong to any of the folders here, so they will be moved to the others folder. So I have all these folders and I have all these files in my source. So let's just go ahead and start the flow so that it will work in the backend. Until then, I'd like to explain you what's happening internally, so that you have a better view or better understanding of that. So right now it shows green that my flow is running in the backend. So let me just go ahead and show you what exactly we are doing. So as I explained in first two use case, we are connecting our source and we are sending it to AI solution. It's exactly the same thing that's happening here. So my source is SharePoint, where different type of files, I have it in a single folder. So I'll go ahead and click on this test button to test my connection of the source. My source is connected. I have all the files in my source. And just like as I did for my two different use case, even here I'll be passing all the documents to the AI solution, and I'll be asking it to extract each and every content that's there in the document. So AI will go ahead. So whatever the number of documents that we have in the source, so it will read each and every document and it will provide me the content. And moving to step two, I would say, once we extract all the documents, uh, as I showed you, there were different files, right? So they were not similar to each other. Some were claims, some were pleadings, although they might have few of the data that were common in each and every file that we had. For example, each and every document might have a document type or might have a case number. They might have, they might not have. So I'll ask my AI operations or AI solutions to extract these fields from all the documents that I have. So AI solution will read this data, it will understand and will provide me the content I have asked for. So for example, you can see in my screen that I have the document type which says that, this is a notice, this is a final judgment. So if it has a case number, it will provide me a case number. If it's not there, it will say that it's not specified. So whatever data I have asked for, it has went ahead from all the documents, it has extracted. Now it's up to me how I want to use this data, right? So I can either send it to my document management system, so any of the target system, or I can, let's say I don't want to send it to any of the target system. I can just have a visual which tells me what were the number of files or documents I had in my source. So what were the number of documents that were processed and what was the file type. So I can have these visuals as well if I don't want to send it to the target system. So coming back to the flow, as I said, so these were empty and our solution has classified it based on the content that it is understood. So if you see in my others, it has Safina's petition. So I don't have folder for Safina. So it has put in others. I have pleadings in my pleadings. So I'll just go ahead and refresh this. So I have pleadings in my pleadings. So different folders and different files, it has went ahead, it has extracted and it has sent it to this particular folders. So that's all about this use case.